Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name's Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we're going to talk about 4 gaming altcoins that could quite literally change your life if they ever end up taking off. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, if you're interested in trading and would like to try out the same crypto exchange that I've been using for the last 4 years, feel free to go ahead and check out the MEXC exchange with the link in the video description down below. I personally love this exchange for 2 big reasons. One, I'm a huge altcoin nerd, and they've got all of the different small cap altcoins that I always want to buy. Now, in addition to that, they also have some of the cheapest trading fees in the entire industry right now. As you guys can clearly see, we've got 0.01% taker fees, 0% maker fees, and 0% spot fees, which is very nice because while you're trading, you simply get to keep more of your profits, which is very nice. So guys, before I get started here, just like all the other types of videos that I do like this, the first thing I want to mention is that I am not a magician and I cannot see the future. Therefore, when I say that these tokens could change your life, keep in mind here that it is based purely on speculation and my personal opinion, and it's important to remain realistic as well. However, we are talking about gaming coins, and gaming projects are always fun as hell to talk about, especially since the crypto gaming industry has been growing like absolute crazy within the last few years, and many people are hoping for a gigantic crypto gaming bull run. So the first gaming token that I want to talk about here, obviously I mentioned this coin in a lot of my videos, all right? And the simple reason why is because it is a phenomenal coin, all right? And honestly, it's Nakamoto Games, all right? So honestly, I know there's a lot of people out there who have a lot of hate against this project since it performed very, very well during 2023, but it's got a ton of potential, simply due to its team communication alone, not even counting all of its progressions and achievements, all right? But the biggest reason why I think that it could change lives is due to the simple fact that the majority of games on Nakamoto Games are arcade-style games, and arcade games have a gigantic demographic. Literally, all you have to do is look at the millions and millions of downloads of arcade games on Google Play, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here, okay? If Nakamoto Games can tap into these millions of gamers at some point with a mobile app or something, they'll be able to tap into the pockets of all of these arcade gamers. And I honestly know, just the other day, Nakamoto Games posted on their Twitter that they are currently working on their mobile application. So that is going to be very, very nice when that thing comes out, you guys. All right, that's going to be huge. Now, as far as price potential is concerned, there's all kinds of speculation going around about this one. We've got realistic numbers, and we've also got extremely hype-ish type of numbers. But for those of you who know me, I'm a huge conservative type of person, so I stay on the realistic side of things. And realistically, I personally think this token could reach levels of roughly $10 to $25, or possibly more, especially since it's got such a low supply of just 180 million tokens, all right? Now, as far as, let's see here, however, you will see people saying that it could go to like $100 or something like that, and they're absolutely right, okay? It definitely could, and I'm not saying that it's impossible or anything, but what I am saying is that it's important to stay realistic so that you can sell at realistic levels, so that you can sell at realistic levels and make good profit. Because here's the thing. If you wait to sell all of your tokens at a moon number like $100 and it never hits that, it never gets anywhere near close to that number, you're simply going to be screwed, okay? Because you're going to constantly wait around and you're going to constantly be greedy. You're going to wait around and you're going to wait for it to hit that $100 mark. And if it never does, you're going to lose your selling point. And then you're going to be one of those people that turns around and calls Nakamoto Games a scam because you yourself got emotional and greedy and didn't sell at a realistic price point, okay? That's not Nakamoto Games' fault. That is your fault, okay? So, for transparency purposes, yes, I do own Nakamoto Games tokens. I have been in Nakamoto Games since December of 2022, and I hold a ton of tokens, all right? And I do not plan on selling anything until the bull market, and I literally am buying more on a monthly/bi-monthly basis as well, all right? So the next coin that I want to talk about here that literally could change your life someday, which most of you know by now, is Star Atlas. All right. So with Star Atlas, let's get over to the website here. So Star Atlas, which by now most of you should know about this one, but for those of you who don't, it's quite literally one of the best looking blockchain games in development, and it has been it's been in development for quite some time, but that's a good thing, all right? That's a very, very good thing because the images from this game speak for themselves, all right? Hold on, let me get over to Twitter real quick. Actually, you know what? I am not signed into Twitter right now, so I will not be able to show you. Well, that sucks. But yeah, as far as this game goes, it is extremely, extremely detailed, okay? And that is the reason why they have taken so long to develop this game, because it is one of the most absolute realistic and detailed games that I have ever seen in my entire life, and that includes console games as well, all right? Now, the reason why I think it could literally print life-changing gains is simply due to the fact that it is quite literally one of the most detailed games out there on the blockchain, with some of the best graphics as well. And gamers love good graphics, you guys, all right? They absolutely love good graphics and solid gameplay mechanics as well. So in my personal opinion, when this game launches, I truly believe it will garner all kinds of new gamers, and if that happens, all kinds of people will be buying Atlas tokens. But as far as price potential is concerned, in my personal opinion, since it does have a low market cap right now of, let's see here, $60 million at the time of me filming this video, I personally think this one has potential to reach market cap levels of roughly $1 billion in the long term, at a minimum scale. Okay, notice I'm saying minimum here, which could be roughly a solid 16 to 20x from where it's currently sitting right now at the time of me filming this video, which would be a solid gain, to be honest with you, especially considering the fact that this one has realistic potential and could go even higher than that long term because of the game itself. All right. Now, for transparency purposes, yes, I do own Atlas tokens myself. All right. So this next token that I've got for you is Polis. All right. So let me get over it. Okay, so Polis is pretty much the same. All right, so we've got Polis here. It is Star Atlas's governance token, and the reason why I think that this one could print life-changing games is, again, due to the fact that if Star Atlas ever takes off and gains all kind of attention to its game, people will want Polis tokens as well, because they'll want to be a part of the decision-making process of the game, all right? But that's not the only thing here, you guys. Polis has even more potential than Atlas, considering its max token supply is only 360 million tokens, okay? Compared to Atlas's 36 billion tokens, all right? So Star Atlas has 36 billion, Star Atlas DAO, or Polis, has 360 million, okay? And as I was mentioning earlier, people will want to be part of the decision-making process, and since it's got such a low supply, I believe demand alone will push this one to new heights, all right? As far as a realistic price potential is concerned, in my personal opinion, I personally believe that this one could easily do a 20x from where it's sitting right now at the time of me filming this video, which would roughly take the price to about $5 to $6 minimum, okay? Maybe even more due to the potential demand once Star Atlas fully launches in the future as well. Now, it's probably not a 100x. I mean, it could be, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but in my personal opinion, it's probably not a 100x, but it is a safe option for those of you who can't afford to take high risks or high risk positions. And for transparency purposes, yes, I do own Polis tokens as well. All right. Now, the last token that I've got for you guys that I want to talk about here is Creo. All right. Let me go to their website here. My mouse is doing weird things. I don't understand why this thing is like scrolling funny. Stupid mouse. All right, so we've got Creo, or Creo Engine, sorry. And for those of you who do not know about this one, it's basically a blockchain gaming platform, kind of like Nakamoto Games, Gala Games, LitLab Games, and others, where they're building robust play-to-earn blockchain games. Now, this one has not seen a bull market yet either, so it'll pretty much be in price discovery mode. And what's cool about this one is it's got a very solid community behind it as well, all right? And if a gaming bull does end up happening at some point in time, I truly believe Creo Engine will be one of the winners that end up rising like crazy and creating life-changing gains, all right? Now, as far as price potential is concerned, though, it's currently sitting at a small market cap of just a little over $20 million at the time of me filming this video. And if it ends up I personally believe it could end up reaching market cap levels of at least 500 million on the low end at some point, which would be roughly a 25x, somewhere around there, from where it's currently sitting right now, which are some insanely good gains. All right. Now, I know a lot of you are probably sitting there and you're thinking, 25x, that's not big. That's not anything. 100x or 1000x is a big gain. No. To be honest with you, 25x is a very, very large gain, especially when you are comparing it to the traditional markets. The only reason you are thinking that it is not a big gain is because we've seen coins like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin and other random meme coins do random 1000x's here and there. But we all know, you guys, we all know that that is not realistic because that does not happen on a regular basis. And on top of that, there are 2.2 million different cryptocurrencies in the market, okay? To say that Creo Engine is going to be the one out of 2.2 million that's going to do 1000x, that's just unrealistic to me, in my personal opinion. So you have to remain realistic and you have to go at this with a mature investor mindset, okay? So 25x is a very good, solid, safe number, all right? However, it could go even higher than that. Like I said earlier, I just like to be conservative since I'm not a hype type of YouTuber that's going to tell you that it's going to go to $100 or some wild shit like that, okay? And for transparency purposes, I do not currently own Creo tokens, but I am going to be buying some in the near future, but I do not have any right now, okay? I kind of wish that I would have bought before it took off, but that's okay. I mean, it's better to be late than never. So it's still pretty darn low, and I'm going to end up buying some here real soon. So overall here, though, you guys, to be honest with you, overall here, everyone's expecting a big gaming bull run to happen, and everybody wants to be in the gaming coins that they personally think will go to the moon. The problem is nobody can see the future, and nobody knows which ones will for sure rise like crazy. All we can do is speculate and hope that a gaming run does end up happening. However, the future is absolutely bright, and these 4 gaming coins have some awesome potential at creating new millionaires, especially for those of you who don't get scared during dips and continue to accumulate instead. Now, for those of you who, if you guys have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this video or anything that's related to altcoins or trading in general, feel free to go ahead and reach out to me in my free community Discord server, which you can find a link to in the description below this video as well. But overall here, you guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So I will go ahead and wrap this one up. But if you guys haven't already and you would like to, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey guys, with that said, thanks for watching.